Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hope that you're doing good. So, this morning I started painting and just having fun here. Throwing in, make a really nice scene here out of my sketchbook. And so, I'm putting in more of a darker bluish sky. I did mix a little bit of gray with cerulean blue and black. But this is more along a mixture of your Prussian blue mixed with your ultramarine blue for the sky. Everything is super wet here. And I'm only using a few brushes. And I'm just basically making cloud shapes. I'm not really worried about, exactly what they look like. I kind of want to be a stormy kind of cloud. So I'm just kind of, with a round brush here, I'm just kind of moving the paint, lifting the paint a little bit. You see some of that color in the clouds there. That's from my brush. It came out of the water. It was still dirty, and that's fine. That's cool. So, make a nice big sky, fairly big for this small paper here, and then just gonna kind of get a feel for the mountainside. I wanted the mountains to look a little bit more realistic here. So at first I was thinking, okay, let's put the mountains in the back. Let's make them more of a grayish and make them kind of fade away. And then I was thinking, no. How about the ones I've seen a lot in New Mexico, Colorado, stuff like that, where they're actually more earth tone when you're up close to them. So I put a little bit of burnt umber in there. And everything is super wet here. This is real time. And have my napkins on the side so I can just kind of get the excess water off and some of the paint colors. So take some of that grayish I made, that gray. It's really diluted, so it's gonna spread, right? And that's fine. That's fine. And just kind of tap it here and there. You'll see how it comes out when I start tapping on things. Just little taps can go a long way here. So I was watching this program I haven't seen in a long time called Alone, and it was season 3, and they were in Argentina, in southern Argentina, in a remote area, and I was kind of inspired by that. So with the fan brush here, I'm just kind of moving paint around to create the water here. And I'm going to come across here and just a little bit more burnt umber and just kind of create some land mass here. When it's so wet like this, you're going to leave marks every time you move the paint, when you stop with the brush, when you lift the brush, and the directions of the brush it's all creating different marks, right? This is watercolor. So that makes it even more interesting, more fun to fool around with. Okay, so we got a basic landmass here, as if we're looking across a lake here. So now, as you know, watercolor fades as it dries. So I grabbed some of that burnt sienna, and it's got a little bit of yellow on it, just a touch of yellow ochre on it. And just by touching it, you see you create all of these different textures, like if there's rocks on that mountain, which there are, right? And that's kind of what I was wanting to capture here. Even though I'm playing around, I mean, this is, it's fun to do these things. So bringing down a little bit of the shadow, and we're going to come back over here. I was going to do this on canvas panel, 5x7 canvas panel, but I decided not to. So putting in some cerulean blue here and there, and just kind of feeling it out. You could see the marks that you leave. And once it's dry, it's dry. Unless you reactivate it with water, of course. So all of a sudden, we're looking at different shapes, different the contrast, and we're looking at tonal values. We're looking at textures. So I'm trying to create a tree line coming down here using yellow ochre over the cerulean blue, just by tapping it. And then I went to lemon yellow to give it more of just to kind of distinguish the trees a little bit better that way. Some forestry in there. And if you ever looked at the southern part of South America in the wintertime, this is fairly accurate. I mean, the trees are still green deep in the brush. The trees are green. The mountains are brown and darker shades, and they do have snow cap on those mountains. But it's pretty much like this. It's not, and this is not realism. It's just a fun idea to do. If you haven't seen any of my videos, if you're new, please consider liking and subscribing. I really appreciate it. And liking and sharing and such. So I'm just going back and forth with the burnt umber. Here's a little bit more. This is pretty much straight black on it. Just little touches here, just to kind of darken it up a little bit and kind of blend it. And then I take the handle of the brush and come across. So there's the shoreline across this lake. And a little bit over here. And a little bit up here by it's kind of opening in the foliage here. Like if you're walking up to the lake. And throw in a few birds with this little bitty big brush for the small paper. Hey, I want to wish you a wonderful, peaceful day. I hope that you guys are doing well. And please come back. Hit like and subscribe. And I will talk to you later. Wishing you a most wonderful, peaceful morning, evening, day, and night. Wherever you are. And then we'll come across here just to kind of give a little bit more shadow in this lake.